everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a good day and a good life. And today we're going to be talking about some books that have come into my life recently. These books. I love them. This was going to be a haul, but I also realized I hadn't updated you guys on things that I had read. So I kind of wanted to just mush them all together. It's going to be really quick. I'm going to try and make it as quick as possible, okay? So I'm going to start showing you all the books that I have bought recently. Eleanor and Park, A Totally Awkward Love Story, Percy Jackson, The Titan's Curse, and The Sea of Monsters, Book 2 and 3. The entire Heroes of Olympus series. The entire The Magicians trilogy, and another copy of The Magicians. I broke two rules. One, to not have TV shows or movie show covers. This is from the TV show. And two, to not have duplicates if I can help it. I already broke that rule with City of Bones, but it's the 10th anniversary edition and it's really pretty. So I wanted it. I got this one because it's Quentin. And I haven't read this series yet. I watched the show. And I really want to read the books because I really like the show. Quentin is the me character. I've taken a lot of What Magician's Character Are You quizzes, and I always get Quentin Coldwater, so I needed Quentin. I needed to see his face. An Unkindness of Magicians, My Name is Leon, Shadow and Flame, Scythe, Red Queen, Warriors, Forest of Secrets, Sapphire Blue, Midnight Beauties, 9 Perfect Strangers. Also, Dear Evan Hansen, Through the Window. I don't think you can see the words. There you go. Can you see the words now? So I'm going to kind of give a brief history. I got this book because why can I never remember the name? The online store that everyone talks about on BookTube was having kind of a sale where one of the booktubers that I follow, she had a discount code. And I had some books that I wanted to get that I had been a little bit interested in. So I got this one. It's just literally about Dear Evan Hansen. And I love that show. So I'm also a huge Ben Platt fan. You might have noticed. I love it. These were the other books that I got in that order. I got this one because it's the sequel to Ruby Red, and I'm trying to build up that series. I couldn't find Emerald Green in this style, so I still have to get Emerald Green, and then I will have the full set. This is also a continuation of a series. I read this series when I was younger, a lot younger, and I just loved them, and I mostly just have books like this for when my nieces and nephews want to come over, and maybe if they want to read a book, they can. This was an Emma Books recommendation. I literally got it because she will not stop talking about it. This is another book that BookTube does not stop talking about, and I was just really curious. This is an adult book, and I don't think I read enough adult books. And I read the synopsis of it, and I loved the cover of it, so I wanted to read it later this year. So I bought it. You can tell that this one came from a library. I thought that this was an interesting plot too, and I thought the cover was really pretty, but I got this because that's my dad's name. And I miss my dad. This one sounded hilarious and also very intriguing, and I loved the title, so I was just like, I'm gonna want to read a book like this eventually, so I just got it. This was another book that I had been told I might like by people online, so I got it. Also, it's by Rainbow Rowell, and I've liked all the other books that I've read by her so far, so I got these 2 books to complete my Percy Jackson and the Olympians story. Because I had borrowed these 2 books from Marian, and then I bought the other 2 books, and I had bought the first one, so I just didn't have these ones. So at the same time that I went to go get these ones to complete my collection, I bought the Heroes of Olympus series because I was either just barely finished or almost finished with The Last Olympian, which is the last book of the Percy Jackson and the Olympians series, and I knew I was immediately going to want to read these books, so I just got them because I was going to read them. I already told you why I got all these books. I got these books because I wanted to read them because I like The Magicians, the TV show. Don't judge me. I will read them. This is a sequel. This is a sequel. I liked both of these first books, and so I got the sequels because that's what you do when you want to know where the story goes, right? This one Kayla picked out for me, and there will be a vlog coming about that soon because this is an event. This is going to be an event that I am going to start soon, and yeah, I'll tell you more about it in that video. Those are all the books I bought recently. Really not much of a reason why. I read the synopsis or they were a continuation, and I just felt like I wanted to read it, so I got it. Now I'm going to be talking about the books that I have read since the beginning of May. The Battle of the Labyrinth. I really liked it, and I also read this book, and I thought that was a really nice ending. It hurt a little, but I liked it. I liked this series, hence why I bought the next one, because I wanted to, see more. I read a lot of Sarah Dessen in high school, and I really liked Sarah Dessen in high school, so when I found out she was coming out with a new book, yeah, I pre-ordered it, and I really liked the story. It's really good. This is also a continuation of the John Quill books that I read last summer, and I absolutely love, so if you want to go check that video out, you may. I don't know where it will be, but this is about Holy Harry. Loved it. That's all I gotta say. Another book that BookTube told me that I would absolutely like, and I do have to say I do disagree with Jesse. He said that even when bad things are happening in this book, you just feel happy. I did not just feel happy. I felt sad and frustrated and awkward, very awkward. This book made me feel secondhand embarrassment a couple times. I did still like it though. It was really good. This was a book that my sister-in-law recommended to me. A Twist on My Fair Lady, which is a story that I like, and I really liked this story. It was really good. Apparently, I also read this book in between my last one and this one. I'm also currently reading the Heroes of Olympus, and so I read The Lost Hero, and okay, I loved this book way more than I thought I would. I was a little hesitant going into it because the first books are entirely from Percy's perspective, as one might guess, because it's Percy Jackson and the Olympians, and these ones aren't because of reasons, which I totally understand. I missed the goofy titles of the chapters, and I missed someone, but I really like these guys. Now we're going to talk about the books that I read for the reading rush. I started with The Tale of Despereaux. If you haven't read this book, it's really, really cute. I read it in junior high, I think, and I loved it. That's all I gotta say. That's why I have it, because for my nieces and nephews. I talked about it in my last vlog, I think. I still love this book. It's been a while since I read it, but I still love it. I think it's cute. I had actually forgotten about some details and characters, so I'm kind of glad that I reread it. Then I read Catcher. This is a book that was written by a YouTuber, not a booktuber, a YouTuber. She's a lifestyle vlogger. I follow her, so I got the book, and I was worried in the beginning, and not surprised at the end, but definitely excited for book 2 because she is writing book 2. And I was very happy with this book, actually. I read this book in high school. I knew I could sit in the same spot and read all of the book because I still remembered quite a bit of it, and it's a pretty simple book. It is kind of dark, obviously, but this was another book that I read. Then I also read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I listened to it on audiobook, and I absolutely adored it. I loved it so much. I was driving in the car on the way to visit Kelsey, and I don't like driving. And I got to traffic right as something major happened, and I was like, are you kidding me? I'm anxious from driving, I'm anxious from listening to this book, and all the things just started happening right when I got into traffic, and then out of traffic it started to slow down a little bit, but then like something really sad happened, and I was just like, so I was like a mess almost the entire night hanging out with Kelsey, because like just The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is great, and now I know why everybody on BookTube was talking about it, and I'm really glad that I listened to them and listened to this book. Then I also half physically read, half listened to The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I half physically read it because I have it, and I half listened to it because I was driving a lot that weekend. Like a lot. But I already mentioned that in my vlog, so I'm not gonna get into it. Another book I half physically read and half listened to is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. It's been a while since I've picked up this series, which is kind of sad, but I'm going somewhere super fun in December with some super fun people. So I think I might reread the whole series before then, if I can. Of course I love this book. I also started to read The Case for Jamie. Yeah, I love these Sherlock Holmes books, and I liked this book. I liked that it was split. This was the book that I started reading or listening to, but didn't finish. But I finished it not too long after, and I liked it, and I liked it so much that I immediately started A Question of Holmes on Audible, and finished that, and loved that. I listened to that really fast. A couple days, actually. I was kind of busy, and also reading some other books. But I really liked it. The way that they ended, I mean, if you read the books, then you know. But when the way that they ended it, I was seriously like, are you for real? What is going on? I don't know if I can handle this ending. I mean, it makes sense, but also, is that really the ending? Did I miss something? I'm gonna have to get the book and like look at it with my eyes to make sure that I wasn't zoned out. So those are all the books that I've read recently. I am currently reading 2 books. I'm currently reading The Son of Neptune and Kingsbane. I am almost done with Son of Neptune. I am still about halfway through Kingsbane. I'm super busy lately and haven't been able to read quite as much. Also with reading, 6.5 books in a week, I was I needed a break from reading for a bit, so I've just been reading this on breaks, and I've just been reading this whenever I felt like it, and I'm enjoying them both. I like them both, and I just wanted to share with you guys some of the books that have come into my life recently. And I hope that you enjoyed my sharing session, because I love books, and I'm looking forward to reading some of these books. Because I say some, because I've already read some of them. But I like having them in my life. They bring me joy, something to look forward to, or joy, something that I've experienced that I love, and I wanted to share that love with you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and would you comment down below some of the books that have come into your life recently, whether you've bought them, whether you've read them, library, something that your friend has told you about, something that BookTube has told you about, just something that you're kind of enjoying that's in your life right now at this moment, book-wise. And that's it. You can also go check out my other socials. I'm a little bit behind there because I've been so swamped with everything in my real life, my offline life. But I'm slowly becoming more sociable over there. So you guys should come hang out with me on my other socials. And you should also stick around because Ashley and I did something really fun when she visited, and I'm finally going to have that video uploaded sometime next week. So, oh, also, I might be doing a mini video. Only if you guys want to. If not, I'll just, like, put it at the end of another video. But if you want a whole tea time talk about something I might be changing in the future, then let me know by leaving an upside down smiley emoji in the comments down below, because that's what my life feels like right now. But until then, stay tuned for that Ashley video. It was fun, and I hope you guys are having an amazing week and an amazing life, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!